castle wall annexed to the evil castle, underground passage, underground waterway, outer wall. There is one child hidden in each level, and we are to find them all. You might have noticed some candlesticks on the save file when we began. Each one of those children will light one of those candles, and every ignition of one of those candles also unlocks something else in the game. Could be Reinhardt, could be Carrie, could be new outfits, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, this stuff. Oh yeah. And we also only have 7 game days to do it, so manage your time well and be grateful that the art tower isn't part of this, because if you'll recall, that tower is hinged on using sun and moon cards to constantly flip the day back and forth, so you'd run out of time real fast there. Game is over after 7 days or are up when all 6 children have been saved. The game is over after 7 days are up or when all 6 children have been saved. Why was that sentence such a chore? If you clear your save data based on the child's save, you earn a special bonus. Look at that, the game's explaining what I just did. A child can be rescued by speaking to it. Boom! This is the correct answer to Fleamen. Like, this is just so cathartic and great. No, I'm not missing anything this way. No. That's nothing. Get on there. Trying to remember. I vaguely remember. Well, I remember he's in like a hidden hole. I'm just trying to remember my way to that hole. You just... Fuck you, giant skeleton! I have a gun! I love how you can blow the skeleton's heads off and they just keep coming. Oh wow, he had no legs or head. That is straight up Terminator. Suppose I eventually gotta shoot him instead of just shooting skeletons, but shooting skeletons with a gun never ever gets old. No, you can just keep crawling. The real question is, why can't I just, for all of this targeting system, be able to target his head? Oh, I just have to be in the right... Whatever. Because, you know, you'd think the thing to do would be to shoot the giant skeleton in the damn head instead of the arm. Or at the very least, aim for the arm with the club. It's moot. The gun has solved our problem once again. pretty sure I need a switch over here. Wait. No, this is just the door I came in. Yeah, this is just backwards. One of these days, I'll have this map correctly memorized. Ooh, power up. As is the two versions of the Forest of Silence never stop mashing together in my mind. Oh, we're gonna get piled up on cure ampoules again. Oh wait, no, it was purifies that we had, and I ended up actually needing those in the last fight against Dracula. So I guess I should take some of that fun back, but man, I had so damn many and they just never stopped giving them to me. No, that's a switch we need. I'm pretty sure I just walked past like a save gem, and that was clearly a good idea. You move a bit faster than I remember you doing. Ah, there we go. The one-time battle view is actually useful. I didn't think he was that low on life. No wonder he was getting hard to hit, is what I'll tell myself. Get out of battle view. Yeah, max power gun. I don't think anything's this way, but I have to know. And I know not to take the other bridge because I remember that one falls apart. I think we just heard it crumble. No? Then what the hell was that? You know what? Let's not ask to find out. Aren't you something? The sage points to the right path. Well, good for him. This is the only path that's open. So I guess the sage ain't very smart, is he? Why would I need special weapons? I have a gun. It's even better than a cross. I don't believe there's anything down there. Is there in the original? Probably. That's why I won't stop doing this. Can't get on you. Yes, I wish to operate the device. Don't I need to do something more? Yeah, this feels right. I've got to stop being so reckless down here, because it's a very easy way to... Yes, the kid's down here. I remember now. I'll take that healing, but you can keep the bomb to yourself. I'm pretty sure I don't need one of those. Hello, flagrantly retextured Henry. You're just talking to your young self. It's another clone village case, obviously. I knew you would come for me. When I grow up, I want to be a great soldier like you. Love that little sting. Yes, operate the damn mechanism. What up? Hey, Brad. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you as always. Castlevania is what's up right now. Continuing the game we were last playing, but as a knight with a gun. Because he knows how to get shit done. You know, I can't just bring up this guy so many times during the last play and then not use him once he's unlocked. That's just kind of a tease. I don't want a knife. I mean, wait, what am I even bothering the special weapons for? I have a gun. Ooh, that looks like a boss. Let's just casually save our game. Oh, hey, Pornbot, you're early. Fuck you! The hell with magical whips and holy water. Eat lead, motherfucker. Man grew up and said, never again. Never, ever again. Oh, now we can shoot him in the head. I didn't even know we could defuse that shockwave attack. Fuck you! Ah, Henry rules. Just in time for the end of day one, so our time is still being used effectively. I don't remember where this dumps me. I don't think he has a castle wall segment because those doors are driven by Sun and Moon cards as well. And I don't remember them being a complication during Henry's mission. We're gonna find out together, I guess, even though I just played this recently. Oh, I guess we do. Oh, no, seems we just keep going. I mean, that's fine too. Because I certainly don't want to fuck with this. Waste my time. Ooh, level 2. You're almost as useful as my gun. Wait. I have this nagging feeling I've forgotten something. I might allow myself to die so I can go reload from the castle wall. Just to check. Oh yeah, Cerberus will do it, no problem. And then if it turns out there's no damn kid, I can just throw myself off the castle wall and walk through the door as it seems to have been intended? Fuck it! That's going to be very good to come back to, though. Just down, puppy, down. You three-headed monsters. Okay, let's just indulge my curiosity. Bone pillars ain't shit with a 6-shooter. I wonder what he's loaded in this. Probably silver bullets, I think. I mean, it works against vampires. So, maybe? It's immediately more of a werewolf weapon, but whatever. They're holy or something. We'll go with that. Woo! Good thing my arm just clips through. It's a selective guillotine. I was debating going back for that money, then I realized, what for? I don't think Henry has any merchant-related needs on his quest. Ow! Dude got needs to not get chopped in the face like that. But yeah, I don't think he deals with Raynon at all. So money is a... I don't know if saving here is smart. You know, now we got a chicken. I'll take that power up, sir. Speaking of chicken, I'd better use that before I end up getting killed and finding out whether or not this was a good use of time and resources. Looks like another power-up. How about you get that instead of the Sun or Moon card? It's going to be a bit more useful. Now, there's no kid here. Another chicken. This doesn't need to be done because it's already done. That door is already open. I don't see another kid on that side. No, not saving yet because I'm still not sure this was a good idea. Six days left. One day has now fully expired. No kid on this side. Doesn't appear to be one on this side either. Now, is there any way we could check out that door? Oh, the sun door just is open. Actually, that works to my advantage, because now that I know the other side is a waste of resources, potentially, what if the kid is on this side? that means I won't actually have to futz with Sun and Moon cards. Better just explore that down there like a normal person. No! There could have been a kid there. But you know what? Now that I know that I can go there, I can just try it from here with all that time I have left. Entrez-vous. Hell yeah. Suppose I could just check from down here. Yep, that's under that platform, and I do not see a youngster. Alright. Ow, my face. I gotta stop doing that. It's a wonder he's not getting killed. That's some good armor to invest in. I should have shot him, but I've clearly grown impatient. Oh, there's no boss to fight. And there's no kid. And there's no kid. Net profit, 1 roast chicken. Well, I suppose... Do I continue with this? It is used time. I suppose it's not that much. Yeah, but that could be a whole boss fight. Oh, but there's a power-up I don't have to necessarily work for. Maybe I'll just take this. Alright. Don't walk back out there. So we've inspected both sides and found nothing. That coming from? Huh, must be the neighbors. Sorry, I was just briefly hearing Star Wars for a minute. I was like, that is definitely not correct. Had to make sure no other thing was on, and it's not. It's just Star Wars coming out of the walls. Back off, Fido. Fuck you! Six days left. You really think just one of you is going to stop me after two of you couldn't? I like your optimism. Clearly misplaced. think you were next. The wife. Then Henry. And then the unnamed guy. Oh, wait. Are you interacting with those as switches, or are you just reading them? Okay, there's... You're not activating them. Oh, that platform's already up. I don't know how I didn't see that. Far more... God, I don't know what you'd call that form of ghost busting. Just... Hello, Mr. Vampire. Do you know how little I fear you in your own castle? I didn't bring no wooden stakes to this motherfucker. Oh, well, you know what? I probably should have used the meat first. Alright. Alright, you know what? I gained a little bit of extra time that way. Come on, we've already seen this. Listen, dogs. If you would just target one thing the way I told you to, that would be fantastic. That is the difference not having one power-up makes. That is considerable. Well, that's not so bad. Alright, I guess we're using holy water now. Damn, should have saved that cross. Oh well. There, now we don't have to do that again. But we do have to be mindful of health. Why aren't I using a roast beef? I just picked up like 2. Then we can be cocky to Mr. Vampire in his own home. 3 beefs, yeah. That's worth using. That's worth using. Alright, now we're gonna blow this fucker's brains out. Mr. Vampire? Do you not wish to fight me? Ah, had to step on the stairs to trigger the fight. Like a dog. I can't remember if there is a kid in this house. or if he's in the maze. And in either case, where he might be. No kid would be smart enough to hide somewhere here. Well, I suppose I can't tell if they're hiding or if somebody put them there as like snacks for later. Because, I mean, they've already been kidnapped. It's just a matter of whether they've escaped their captors or not. And are still eluding them. Some horrible cat and mouse game. Is that sound? Oh well. I'm sure it'll eat me if it's important. No? Nobody's in the old wives' room? Haha, you lost your only vampire detector if you were hiding here. Of course we're not going to let him have the storeroom. That is simply too much meat. He's no longer a growing boy. He's grown, and now he's a fucking menace. Good to know we can still find a wholly cooked chicken inside a taxidermed cat's mouth. That's good eating, I bet. Oh, that frame rate. This room always puts a lot of pressure on the 64. Don't know why. It does way more complicated things in this game. Doesn't tank as hard. Must just be the overall size of the mansion loaded at once. Perhaps. No kids? No kids. God, I'm gonna have to go to that fucking hedge maze, aren't I? Fine. Suppose we're still fairly early second day. So saving here wouldn't be considered a waste. Even though I was just saved outside. But that's fine. That's fine. Well, it seems Henry doesn't need to fuck with any sort of keys. He came prepared. To hell with you, Frank. No kids? Buddy, you should just give up. You gonna drop a chicken for my trouble? Thank you. Another axe. I'm starting to have doubts about the presence of kids in this maze. I told you, Frank, that shit ain't gonna work. That's a torch. I thought maybe he was at the top of the tower. I don't think that was an outside lane guess. That's enough, Frankie. Ah! Clark. He is another flagrantly recolored Henry. They're all just different colored Henrys. Oh. Sir, you haven't learned. Okay, now that we've found the kid in the maze... So that's 2 kids we found. I'm just going to mark that down. 1, 2. That one was from the forest. You were from the maze. I still don't think there's any other room in the villa to check, but there are definitely other places I can go from here to make sure. Checking for my trouble? Nothing. Frankie, you're gonna keep dogging me and getting tanked like that. Blown the fuck up. You're gonna have to start making it worth my effort. You can rev all you want, but you ain't gonna touch me. He might be a bigger problem if he had the crazy demon dogs that are normally in this maze. Thankfully, those aren't there. They seem to have better sense. Nope, that looks like a meat source. Hell yeah, give me that beef. No, there really is no other room to that villa. I don't think. Hell yeah, I don't even have to fuck with the crests. Yeah, he just does not fuck with any lock. At all. Hey, no boss down here. Again, better sense than to take on the holy knight with a gun. We did not visit this stage as Cornell. This stage is normally part of Carrie's campaign. One of the places where Reinhardt and Carrie diverge. What is that? Okay, that's a transporter out. I'm nearly positive there's a kid down here, though. But okay, that's good to know. Why would they put that, like, right in the drop-off zone? Do they not intend you to use this? Doesn't seem to be any lizard men. That's always good. I can just tear through. This was not worth that. I gotta say, though, the lack of lizardmen is making me wonder if I actually do need to be here. My better sense tells me, no, 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 there's somebody here. You just need to look. Oh, wait, what am I doing? That's a Ninja Gaiden solution. The Ninja Brain Rod is clearly terminal. Nope, can't jump that. Oh, is that an enemy? It's an enemy! Yay! Enemies make me feel like I'm going the right direction. Yeah, that is just a save point. Let's do a little bit more down here before we start. Fuck you guys and your stupid shields. Meanwhile, Reinhardt out here, whipping people. Is that it? I really think that's it. It is. Thanks, muscle memory. Hey, Purple Henry. Or Edward, I'm sorry. Save all the little Henrys. That must be why that Nexus was so close. Wait a minute. But then that just brings me up to the villa. Where else can I get from the villa? I might have to... Huh. We might have to get to the end of this and see. Apparently, I'm receiving a phone call. One moment, please. Okay, there we go. And back to it. Yeah, I still needed to save, because I did actually save an extra kid. I don't think we're getting under there. Nope. That's a carry path. I'm pretty sure that's like some kind of switch or something that needs to be hit. Boy, I better be right about this and this bring me up somewhere I need to be. That's not a way around, though. This is not the right way. This... Oh, maybe it is. There's a save point. Oh, look at that. There's a sun door. It's nighttime, though. Ooh. Do I have to fuck with sun doors? Could I have gotten here faster, perhaps? Came in there. This is just a switch. And that is just the contract. Okay, I guess you can. Oh my god. Fuck around with, Reno. Shit. Well, I guess we can still experiment a little bit. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. Be faster. Be so much faster. Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. I beg of you to do it. There is no way I'm reaching that sun door on time. Okay, so we found the first lock that's actually stopping me. Ooh, poison. Oh, dead. Well, I guess I can try that other hallway to the left. Maybe that might actually lead somewhere. My instincts say no, but who knows? They could be wrong. Wait, no. No, that was the carry place. Well, there's stairs up. How much harm could they be? A save point. That power up, I suppose. That's... Oh god, don't make me use a sun card as Henry. My time is limited. Limited. I don't want to have to throw away. God, that's going to be a straight 12 hours. Henry. We've got 2 kids. Perhaps there is no choice. And I was not fast enough, and I simply must use it. Do I even have a sun card? Okay, I've got exactly 1. So, good for me. Morning. Good morning, Toil. Good to see you. How are you this ultra clear day? Starting the day off right with run and gun night. You betcha. I figured I couldn't bring up the night with a gun so frequently through my previous play as Cornell and not use him after unlocking him. That's just a tease. Of course, if I could just stop falling off of these damn walkways into the poison, that would be even cooler. I don't think there's any way I could have clawed any time back earlier, because I did eventually end up just reloading and not doing those 2 paths on the castle wall after thoroughly exploring and discovering there are no orphans there. I suppose I should at least go this way since I'm going to be using the sun card anyway to... The fact that it's not even a period-appropriate arquebus is what kills me. That's a whole pistol. Yeah. A very good pistol. Maybe he stole the technology from Dracula's castle, you know? Except I don't think he actually made it that far. It was just his vampire family in the villa. And they probably didn't have access to the same kind of blueprints and stuff we know Drac did. And as his nonsense towers demonstrate. I mean, it is scientific to figure out the flesh cube. But not exactly the first thought I would have when it comes to the power of science. Or the tower of science, rather. I just love the idea that he invented the pistol because the other stuff wasn't fast enough. Bullet too slow, indeed. Eh. "5 days left. Oh, that haunts. But I suppose I've only got 3 kids left. Oops! Snake! Poison snake! Shoot it! Shoot it in the face! Yeah, you'll find, Medusa, I don't really care about your shield. Ooh, you have a bow. Let me show you what I think about your bow. How quaint. Oh, I see. Well, congratulations on your first hit. I am going to keep shooting you in the face, though. You and your little children, maybe? All problem can be solved with gun. Ooh, beef. Yeah, there was no other way to do this. I suppose even if I did get here with the time that I thought of, that fight would have driven me to night anyway, so I would have had to use a sun card as is. Wait a minute. Wait one goddamn minute. Why am I back here again? I mean, there's the warp gem out. So this isn't like a... But this is how the game progresses. You beat Medusa, and then you go to the next stage. Being spat back out at the villa, I don't know if there's any other access points. I guess there has to be. But there's only one way out of this fucking sewer. It's not like there's other ways out of the villa. This is the only way out. Unless there's something in the hedge maze I missed? God, at this point, I'd entertain anything. I guess we'll have a look, and if I'm wrong, then I'll reload and maybe try that green room I ended up in after I beat Medusa. Frank, we've been over this. Gun is mightier than you. This did not lead to where I thought it was going to go. There's one more exit point I could try. Alright, you finally got me once. Are you content? Thank you. I'll accept the chicken for my trouble. Are you serious? Sit down. Oh. Is this another door that'll take me someplace? Yes! Skeleton gunfight! Ah! Ah, I'm winning! Now, this is where Henry usually escapes from. Okay, we can't open that. That was the most perfect thing. Well, I'm glad you were here to see that. And this is just back in the villa. I mean, the skeleton gunfight was cool, but there's no other way out of here. Motorbike, Skelebones, and Gun Night. Exactly. Where's that miniseries? I would watch that. Because it would just never get old watching monsters pull up on Henry, try to intimidate him, and he's just like... Right. That whole I have to solve this. I know there's nothing in either of those rooms. And then the stock room is just a save point when it's unlocked. Yeah, there's no kids in this place. I'm gonna let this dude waste me so I can reload near Medusa. And then try that other room that I ended up in after that fight. There's got to be like another door or something there that isn't just... What is your problem, buddy? Not gonna lie, stained glass enemies is a really cool idea. Yeah, it is. Thankfully, this isn't the only Castlevania that they've done stained glass enemies, but this is definitely the first time they've done them like this. There's one that's a particular pest on the X68000 version of Castlevania, or known to us US folk as Castlevania Chronicles, first released on the PlayStation, or ported to the PlayStation 1 for North America. It's originally for the X68000, a Japanese computer, which I don't think was ever available on these shores. Now, this isn't so bad. It's a little bit further away from Medusa's door, but it is near... Wait a minute. Was there not a power-up near there? And there's a power-up near here. I deliberately didn't get that before I saved. Hell yeah. Alright, well now we can just take care of that fight just as easily as it happened before. Ugh. He's doing his best. He sure was. Do 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 do. Now, I don't save here because I want the opportunity to get power-ups again if I end up beaten or otherwise screwed like I was just a minute ago in the villa. Haha, no stone for me. Suppose I'll take the stupid card and the stupid beef. Alright. So that only goes out. Back out to her chamber. And this door just does not open. What? Okay. Where in the fuck? Am I supposed to go from here? It's only forcing me into one direction. But that one direction doesn't fucking work. This is the only way out. And I'm back in the underground waterway. What the fuck have I missed here? Perhaps there's another solution through the waterway I haven't found yet. We're still saved close to the end, so I wouldn't lose that much by re-exploring. I even saved the kid in this zone. That's why I saved deep in it. So there goes the theory that they're only keeping me here because there's kids to find. Because even before I found that kid, this warp out existed. That leads to a dead end, I remember. Switch. That is exactly where I'm saved at in the current slot, I guess. So there's no need to resave there, because all we've done so far is beat a boss and waste some time. I guess we're going back. Well, then I guess there's a second opportunity for me to... Wait a minute. We didn't explore option C. Is that possible? I think we might have happened on a solution that doesn't involve fighting Medusa and putting me back in a loop. The trick is not fucking up the platform jumps, as is famous of Castlevania. But hey, you know what? If that means I don't have to flip that sun card and, you know, lose those anywhere between 6 to 12 hours, that'd be fine. That would be just fine. I'd certainly feel a lot better about experimental exploration. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. That was just a third switch. The third switch that I cannot hit, because that is an activity for normal people in this. Damn. I really thought I was getting somewhere. There's no secrets in pits. That would be a classic Vania move. I so don't trust this. Who knows? Maybe that door just below will be the way out. Or at least the way to another sector. Oh. That doesn't look like it's anything special at all. In fact, that looks like someplace I've already been. Again. Game, you're gonna have to show me how to get out of this damn loop. I just did this not long ago. Why can't I remember what the fuck? Yeah, and here we are back at this save point. It really is just an endless circle. There has to be something I'm doing wrong or missing, though. That actually wasn't intentional. I swear I hit jump, but it didn't jump. Huh. Well, I guess we'll beat Medusa. What you running from, Mr. Lizard? You guys are supposed to give me a power-up. You know, for my trouble. You're bad at this. It was just a switch and a contract that way. More dead ends. Well, dead as far as we're concerned here. Ha! That's... Strict diet of bugs and lead. Blood and lead, rather. Get off of me, snakes! Your stone attack didn't even get the pleasure of stunning me for long enough for you to hit me. Now we're back at the fucking villa. And the one way out keeps sending me in the... Alright, think. There's... No, every exit leads to the hedge maze, and the hedge maze forces you here. So you should be spawning me in, like, the underground zone? Or, God, someplace. But you still keep dropping me in the waterway. There has to be something about that coffin. Could be time of day. Could be button press. There has to be a way. There has to be a way. So we've been up and down every inch of this godless walkway, and there is no way that I know of. Is there any items I could possibly be getting? No. Hold on. What if it needs to be night? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to save yet. Oh, we'll just see if I end up finding a kid first. Of course, the answer is apparently using fucking sun and moon cards in a mode where your days are limited. Just fritter away half of them over a door lock. Though I suppose if you look at it as I probably would have spent that whole game day running around in circles anyway. I'm pretty sure I remember where the kid is in this stage, too. So that's actually kind of a help. If I'm not mistaken, you're on one of these turrets, actually. Maybe it's that one? That feels kind of right, because it's out of the way. Shit. Oh, come on. Henry, we got to that edge so easily as Cornell. Jank, physics, and all. You got no excuse. Gotcha. Kid? No kid. Of course, after all that effort, that's how that would go. I'm pretty sure you're something, aren't you? I believe you're a switch that is reserved for regular campaign carriers. Yeah. Henry, Cornell slid under those with ease. Four days left. I have to average at least one kid per game day now. course, if worse comes to worse, since I still haven't saved, I can think of a different solution. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach, and I suddenly understand the urge to run around in plate armor with a ballistic weapon. Some of us don't need coffee to understand that. But welcome to the frame of mind. Yeah. If I end up short of time, or I can't find the kid, I could reload in the underground, and instead of flipping that sun card... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm so glad I got that recorded. That was probably the most nonchalant side jump to death I've ever witnessed. Okay, so now we know, allegedly, that casket in the villa, that's the one way out, seems actuated by whether or not it's day or night. It's now night, and rather than going to fight Medusa, I'm going to go back to the warp point out of here and try to re-enter the casket in hopes that it will spit me out at the outer wall again. Thankfully, Henry's not the only one to really savor the joy of plate armor and automatic weapons. I mean, there's, whoa! Don't collapse under me like that. There's Heretic and Hexen. And, of course, my man, the Doomslayer. Is going to know all the joys of plate armor and ballistics in the Dark Ages when that comes out next fucking month. Cannot wait for that stuff. Out we go. Now, since it's night, you'll put me at the outer wall? Okay, that is worth saving. I just saved a ton of effort and a bunch of time. I didn't need to flip cards. And I know that stupid pillar doesn't actually have a kid in it, so I don't need to waste my time jumping to it. Improvements. Learning. I hate these stupid parts. Look, I'm holding left. Can you please just go? There. Oh, it's not the exact degree left that the thing is aimed at. That's definitely worth saving again. "5 days left. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! I gained a whole extra day." saved a little bit later now that I understood what the fuck I'm doing. Shame about losing those power-ups, though. I'm sure I'll get them back in short enough order. I don't know why I ignored those torches. They probably could have had one. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Okay. No. We go this way, and we don't go tumbling to our doom. I can't remember if you've got a moon card or a sun card, but I know I have both, and I haven't used either. So I'm going to save a little bit of time not going to you. You know, if these were just a little bit closer together, we could have just had some challenging platforming instead of this. There we go. Ah, solid-ish. Oh, right. Forgot about Indianavania. Now this is where we shoot the fuck out of the... No. Kid first. I really feel like I should have found him by now. Did I just save here? Yes, I did. Giant boulders are an essential part of castle decor. Stylish and safe. Exactly. It's only unsafe for people who shouldn't be there. I'm thinking I missed the kid. I really think he should have been encountered a bit earlier. Something definitely does not feel right. That was just a badly timed jump. I know he's on some stupid turret. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty too deep here. Yeah, that's just death. And this just takes me to the boss, does it not? Okay, well let's see if I can be let back in here. Oh, it's daytime. Yes, I have gone too far. I have gone way too far. So we're gonna go even farther. Start reversing course. course may not be as easy to reverse as I thought. Oh my god. It's exactly the same, but for some reason it just feels worse to be doing it in reverse. It's kind of like, damn it, I have already done this. But I'm doing this because of my own lack of finding the objective. Hey, Pharaoh, what's going on, buddy? Now, can we get down there without getting dead? Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. Oh, crap. I can't be back up there. Can't. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Maybe that was the direction? Wait, no, hold on. I just came out of that. Oh, because there's nothing here. And here I am back at the fucking start of the outer wall again. I have clearly missed something very, very important. I know now the kid isn't there. Oh, maybe he's on just the top part, the above that? He's got to be somewhere here. He literally cannot be farther back. We can't go farther back. Well, we can fall farther back. I wish I didn't save so deep in here, but that's fine. We will find this damn child. Looks like it was wise of me to go back and fix those mistakes while I still had the daytime to make them. And to think this was the stage that I thought I knew where the kid was. Here I am having to double over it twice. Not over here, is he? Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. But what about from top side? Nope. That is just a beef. Okay, we're just gonna save. Now, that's not a platform, is it? Nothing hidden? Just death. Okay. Good thing we saved right there, because I didn't want to have to climb down a third time, but we definitely have to, because the damn kid is missing. Still. No platforming out here. Nope. Let's see here. No, we established this. That was a switch meant for other campaigns. I know he's on one of these stupid fucking things. Okay, now that's just the other side of where I came from, is it not? Or at least when I was coming in here from before. Yeah, this doesn't lead. Yeah, this just leads out. How about that? That is a different kind of out, not the one I'm looking for. Children as a theme in this game is probably because of the fact that Gilles de Rais was into the occult / summoning demons and known for killing an unknown number of children. Keeping it PG for the stream, definitely look it up. Real Elizabeth Bathory vibes. Well, guess what? She's also got her own version in Castlevania, in Bloodlines, my favorite one, actually. So this does not surprise me, but I had no idea about that, about Gilles de Rais. Or Gilles de Rais, or however that's pronounced. Maybe the stupid kid Nope. That is just a stupid man. Why am I convinced you're here? And you're clearly not. That's actually a real question. There has to be some reason for that. Soft J. Gilles, probably closest to English. Okay, okay. Elizabeth is also has another fictitious version in Ninja Gaiden 2 for the Xbox 360 as one of the greater fiends, specifically the Lord of Blood. That's too far? Oh. Gee. Finish him off. We're gonna get to that other part, and I'm sure we're still not gonna see anything. That tracks. What is a stupid man? A miserable little pile of pitfalls. But enough talk. Game over, you! I keep coming in here, hoping that's going to produce the solution I want, knowing fully goddamn well it won't. It can't be that the kid is only there during nighttime, because that just wouldn't make sense. There's nobody there. We can establish that. There's no jumping here. Wait, maybe that's the problem. We need to come at this from a different busted camera view. Yeah, there's super nothing here. And that's just a broken platform anyway. This kid is clearly somewhere. Farrell having a good laugh. Oh shit! Oh no! Okay, the trick will definitely be just don't save if I intend to explore this fully. Is there anything this way? Yep, just like I suspected. Super no. But now we know. We know for sure. For some reason, my brain will not accept that the kid is not here, despite the fact all of the evidence to the contrary. He is clearly not here. I clearly have to find somewhere else. I am so glad you're playing this and not I. I don't blame you. Wait a minute. No, no, no. I know what that is. That's not at all what I want. I enjoy it so you don't have to. Oh, what do you mean I can't try to abridge that a little bit? Hello? Could I take that kind of risk? Ah! I can. That was just a bit too narrow. Yeah, we're not getting over there. That's just a That's a given. Now, I came barreling past here. Oh, come on, Indianavania. This was so much easier to run away from than it is to run against. Oh, man, come on! Few too many Indianavania boulders. That's the fastest I've accepted there's nothing on those pillars. Nope, that's just a bit too much gamble. No, 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 no. I want the big boy jump. There we go. They don't seem as fast as they were last time. Possible I'm just full of it. Definitely full of something. Okay, saving here last time was the downfall. Now there's nothing this way? That was not intentional, son of a bitch! And yet, my memory keeps screaming, the kid is here, the kid is here, the kid is here. And I'm like, look, brain, it fucking isn't. It very much is not. There has to be a different solution to this. Wow. That might be the fastest I've ever circumvented that. Billie Jean is not in this dungeon. He is, though. I know that motherfucker is. He's just hiding from me. I don't have sick dance moves to bring him out of hiding. That's just death. Then yeah, this is exactly the point where we got originally, and I said, we've gone too far. The kid is way back there. So So my memory must be right, but it's clerically wrong? There has to be something I'm missing here. Because I know you find him before the boss. And this is just before the boss, I'm positive. I mean, I have to be. We were there not too long ago. And then I fought my way back through. Yeah, those just lead to nothing. And this is just leads to the harpy. No, we do not save. Well, let's just see. Yeah. You shot in the face. Now you go down. And you just get sent back to the villa, don't you? And now you're back in the loop of the underground waterway. Oh, wait a fucking minute here. This is the same loop I was stuck in before, but now it's just between these two areas. Something is very, very wrong or missed. So we'll just let that happen. You know what? What if the kid is fucking daytime actuated? Well, we don't do that. So let's flash a moon card. God, that's so much time to give up. Well, I don't see no damn kid. What if I need to reload the area now that I've flashed that card? Alright, well I know a better way to get there at least, so I can try that real quick. Now, carefully drop. Carefully drop. Okay. No kid. Firmly established, no kid. Why does that feel wrong? What am I missing? So he's not here in the daytime, he's not here in the nighttime. That must mean he's just not here. That's what logic demands. Let's just be sure there's nothing more in here. I don't think there's a way Henry's sliding under that. I've never once successfully slid under with Henry, but I don't think I was ever touched by those blades with Cornell. I mean, I guess it tracks if you're sliding around with plate armor. Not just surrounding at the base. And that's just the way back out. Now that is just death, I'm positive. But if that's going to put me back in the villa loop after I've already saved the kid in there... I'll only save the one in the Forest of Silence. One in the Maze Garden. And... oh, I didn't mark down that third one. That was in the underground sewers. So we've gotten 3 of 5 or 6? I know that there's this one on the outer wall. That's just escaping me right now. Yeah, there's nothing down there. We can be sure about that. Underground, maze, Forest of Silence. I've been up and down every room in the villa, which led me to that casket loop between the underground and now the outer wall, for which we have nobody yet. Curiouser and curiouser. Is there an item I haven't thought to use? Wouldn't need a sun card because it's already daytime. Already tried the moon card. That's not in the play. That switch in the blade room is what activates this. There's super nothing both ways. What the fuck am I missing? What's the missing piece? And why am I obsessed with this area? shit. Oh, what? Really? There's enough to kill you from height damage from there? That's... kind of knight are you? Surely a gun would have solved that. 5 days left. God, do you only appear with certain amounts of days left? Do you even appear here? Huh. Well, since we've saved here, I think it's about time I take a little lunch break, get some food into me, and maybe food will guide me to the solution here. Or maybe we'll play something 8-bit like I seem to have indicated in the title. Or maybe we'll continue this. Don't know. But we'll figure that out. First, we're just going to not use anything. Drop him into an abyss. And just leave him right here. We'll be right back after I've gotten some food into me. And stay tuned. We might be continuing with this. We might be playing something else. You'll just have to stay here and figure it out. We'll enjoy lunch. Thank you, Farrell. I will. Be back soon, guys.